Okay, welcome back. This is the muscle series, muscles part 2. Today we're going to be talking about the structure of muscles. So, in this video we're going to consist of 3 main ideas: muscle fibers, myofibrils, and sarcomeres, in terms of the structure of muscle tissue. So, let's start off with muscle cells. What are they exactly? Well, muscle cells are a special type of cells called muscle fibers, also called myocytes. So muscle fibers or myocytes. So they're basically just really big, large multinucleate cells that make up the muscle tissue. So they're big cells and have a lot of nuclei that's needed for protein synthesis, because that's what muscles are known for, movement. It takes a lot of energy and a lot of proteins to cause movement. And that's why they're really big and have a lot of nuclei. So there's many nuclei. The sarcolemma, which is the membrane of the muscle fibers, is just basically like any cell membrane, except this is very unique to muscles. Just heads up, in case we ever talk about myo or sarco, you can tell that we're talking about muscles, because those are the Latin words for skin, flesh, muscles. So okay, that was just a really cool thing to know. Muscle fibers have a very striated appearance. They look striped with some repeating and light dark bands. We're going to get more into that as the video goes on. Okay, so now we know what a muscle fiber is. Now, within each muscle fiber are cylindrical structures, which we call myofibrils. Myofibrils are basically just another subunit of muscles as you go into it. So within each fiber you have cylindrical structurals, and these cylindrical structures each individually consist of repeating units called sarcomeres, which give this striated appearance. Now the sarcomere, that is the structural unit of muscles. That is what helps cause muscles. That's what helps cause muscles to contract. And there is tons of these in your muscles. Eventually start off with a large muscle fiber, myocyte. You go into it, you have these mini cylindrical structures. You go within that, and you have all these sarcomeres. So they have light and dark bands. Now this is very, very poor drawing of a sarcomere, but I hope you get the idea. So these little wavy lines at the top are the thin actin filaments. The big thick thing right over here would be the thick myosin filaments. And those little lollipops that look like they're sticking on top of the myosin filament is the myosin head. And this entire thing is called one sarcomere. The area consisting of only the thick myosin filament is known as the dark band. And this little space here, right over here, where it's just actin filament, is actually the light band, because there's no thick filament. So that's what gives muscles the striated appearance, and we're going to get more talk about the roles of how each of these things help in muscle contraction in the next video. So that's just a quick idea into muscle structure. If you haven't checked out part 1, please do. This is part 2, and thanks for watching. Next video up should be muscle contraction. Thank you.